All right, what's up? It's not gonna be a long video, but get right down to the point. Let's see if I get the tunes up just a little bit. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Just want a little bit of tune into the background. Yeah. Chance put a couple videos, but there's one I want to play that was very good one. It's only 4 minutes long, but there's some points, and I'm gonna talk about some good stuff too as well. Oh, it's gonna be a goodie. Let's see here. Here we are. All right. It's in the puppy mill. Nothing. Let's see. Fighting bench warmers, Spurs like a little cuck. Pat came in there. Oh yeah, the fighting bench warmer last night. Yeah, it's so funny. Then they came in here and talked about me for a little while, and you know, Chloe was talking about it. She gets the heebie-jeebies, like when she hears me talking like that. Well, fuck. Every time she opens that cocksucker mouth of hers, I get the heebie-jeebies. Like God. It's like, bitch, you just want me you want me to do some mouthwash and wash my mouth out. Like, ugh. My God. I need to wash my mouth with a bar of soap or something like that. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit's been fucking crazy, I'll tell you that. It really has. Yeah, Shizzle was live last night. Yeah. I made a pretty good video. I'll drop that later up. I guess Clove was live last night. Kim was up there reporting, crying about, he was the love of my life. He was my everything. Yeah, I was just like, I listened to it. I was like, oh my God. Like, what in the actual fuck? I'm telling you. Having a little powwow streams or a little get together, playing professional victim. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that's what these people do in the puppy mill. You know, they're one taking swings, going after your family, say they're going after your family trust, they're going to take you to court. Then they're spurging about how the law enforcement is watching, monitoring your videos, your chat, how FBI is tracking you, all kinds of crazy shit. Oh my. Yeah, really is crazy. All right, let's get to it. Clove is livestock obsessing again. I bet that 10K also involved a dollar. Yeah, but K-Ran! Yeah. It's like, where's that? It's like, yeah, K-Ran gave 10 grand to the mechanic set. And it was all quiet. Yeah, we'll listen. Well, then we're going to pause and break it down some good videos. All right, let's get busy.
Yes, head case is live right now. The Clovinator. Who gave her that name? I think it was Becky.
Well, I said it, but I don't think I wouldn't have started it. It don't matter. It's okay.
Clovis wants everyone to believe that someone sent her my stream last night when she knows it was her. Clovis had my stream. She was right there.
Yeah, she mirrored
No
it.
one sent her anything. She's a stalker. Let's not forget whenever she goes, I have all your streams and all your videos. Very first video she showed, Isaac Cappy.
Isaac Cappy.
All I said in my stream last night is when Kim was crying, now that she's friends with Clovis, why didn't she say?
And here's the thing, too. Kim went up, she went to cry on Scotty's yesterday. I did not get the part. I was going to record it. I did record it, and I somehow fucked it up again. Because I was going to end up stop, and I just kept recording. I don't know. I was gonna at work, and I started mirroring it. I was like, okay, let it go, and I wanted to get the good part. Well, I totally forgot because I ended up getting busy, and I had to unload 2 trucks and load 3 trailers again. Yeah, and I didn't get off until 5, so I checked my phone. It was still recording. Like, oh shit. So I'll stop it and break it down, and it fucked up. It went too long, so it was like over 5 hours. Like, well, that's not good. So I had to go back later on the night to get like that. Well, I missed it. So I had to go back as far as I could on Scotty's like that. And I did get good parts, but I didn't get the part where she cried. And that's fine. But anyways, to make it as well, too. Then she went on Clovis panel yesterday, too, and started crying again. Yeah. He was the love of my life. He was my everything. You guys are really disgusting. You guys are fucking piece of shit. You guys are low. Then she was dumb enough to try to address Aaron, saying, Aaron, Seth hated your guts. He thinks you're a piece of shit. He never liked you. In fact, he told me I need to get a restraining order on you. And she's still bringing up the fact that when Locke and him did a LARP video, when not Locke, Vic, went to Locke's workplace, his Locksmith and Buckeye Company, Buckeye Lock and Safe Incorporated, that's what it is. And I seen the video where Leg says, "Hey Locke, hi," and waving the camera, "I'm at your business." And Locke was out of business like that, and everybody's talking, and they still talk about that to this day, about the so-called LARP video, and then how Vic came over to help him tune up his car for a part or paint his car or something like that. And Kim was sitting there doubling down how supposedly, she still thinks to this day, and she's still going to stand by the end of time, that Aaron and Vic went to her house at her door and didn't even know where she lives at. That's crazy. And she talked about she's sitting there insinuating like, "Oh, Sid told me I need to get a restraining order on you." Like, what the fuck? And she's sitting there doubling down on Chloe's like, "Oh, Seth was never a person that's gonna snitch or see something or getting the cops involved, but he told me for that case, because he felt like that you were that, like," she's trying to say to him like Aaron's that manipulative. Hold on. Wasn't it back in 2016 or 17 that she pulled up in Aaron's pal, and he's probably like, "Who are you?" And she said, "Hey, it's me, Kim. I'm your friend." Yeah, that's what people do, and it kind of makes you think that's what a foreman does, kind of the eventual foreman. They'll pull up on you, "Hey, what's up, man? It's me, Danny. We're all band. You remember we used to kick it together years?" Like, who the fuck are you? You don't even know who you are. Well, that's where you go. Red flag, beep. Yeah, confidential foreman, snitch. They're trying to be all cool with you, act like your buddy, trying to data mine you. If you're dumb enough to spill the information, it's like when somebody try to pull up you and say you're a friend like that, that's a red flag as well. But yeah, Kim was up there crying, just all this crazy stuff. And everybody's spurs in the chat like, "Wow, these motherfuckers shit too far. They got too low." Oh, let's go Twitch for a side note. We're bringing it back to the main point. I'm going to bring it to the side point as well, but it does pertain to the globe of the chat or pound. Fellow mom was on her stock account. Ghetto Becky Joe, I've never seen her in my life. Never. She popped in my chat along with Cap when I did a premiere a couple days ago. And, I'm cordial, nice. And Philemon's like, "Hey, Becky, do you know Stu, man?" And she's like, "No, I don't know who he is." Then Philemon tries to insinuate and say, "Oh, this guy's admitted he beat a map. He's a molester, and he's a murderer, and he's a convicted registered sex offender." Yeah, he was spewing that shit in the chat, nonsense as well. So anyways, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, the tactic is Philemon doesn't want anybody to come on my chat. That's the thing. He thinks he wants nobody to sub my channel. He wants nobody to pull up. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here for subs or clicks and views or subscribe. I'm just here to report the news, show my findings, all this stuff, and do some hockey and some music entertainment.
To Seth's brothers. My friend Clovis's friend, K-Ran. Pays your brother $10,000.
Yeah.
Why wasn't that mentioned? K-Ran's running around. She's going out of her mind. She went out of her mind that Thomas didn't pay her back, and look what everyone's doing to him. Yeah, and let's talk about another subject that kind of not really pertains, but is a similar. Remember months ago when James D gave zombies hundreds of dollars donation, and Zombie was saying like, "Bro, I'll pay you back. It's just gonna take a while." And James like, "Nah, bro, it's cool. We cool. That's you gotta take care of your cat." And people were insinuating that Zombie was grifting because supposedly he had a cat. I don't know where if he didn't have for that long. He probably some cat he found up in his yard, and he said, "Oh, I gotta take this cat to the vet. I need money to pay the vet. The bills are expensive." I guess he got the money. Supposedly maybe he took the cat. Then like a week later, Zombie said,
oh, I had to put the cat down. I had to put it down. It cost too much money. Like, what about the money that James gave you, hundreds of dollars, and a few people, I think even Noodles pony up some bucks too, and one other person. I don't know about the rest, but I know James D. We know he did that. And then Zombies was first sitting there saying, oh, I had to put the cat down. And all of a sudden, like a couple days later, Zombies does a live stream on his countertop and on the table. Bottles of booze galore and half racks and case of brewskis and seltzer drinks like that. And we're talking Jaeger, rum, whiskey, brandy, gin. And he's just sitting there one day, look, Jaeger, all just sitting like that, goof around, shoving motherfucker's bunghole, burning it, having a dumpster fire. And hell, this is the same guy who shot a raccoon 8 times and burned it. Yeah, crazy, yeah. But yeah, James said, oh, you ain't gonna pay me back, man, we cool, yeah. But people were insinuating that Zombies probably spent all that money on alcohol and booze like that. People was like, man, he didn't take that cat. He probably just took it there with cost expensive like that. Well, I just put it down. And he went out and just spent all the money that James gave him and put him on alcohol. Yeah. Spurs the drink again, drunk in the live stream. Yeah. And Zombies trying to fit in with the boy community, you know, like Melton John, Anderson Henderson, Chad White Tupac, Noodles, Molasses, Abby Brooks, and a few other people as well. Yeah. He thought he was trying to avoid the community, but the boy laughed his sorry ass out.
And this is a death cult, and this is a network made up of narcopaths. Got it all here, pedophiles, you name it.
And the thing I've told at Tams, and I think I even told Becky, and Gomez knows well too. I said, don't you know, the puppy mill is loaded with creeps, maps, and heebies. And I try to sit there and say, you know, half of them, I would say probably every other person there is some way a creep, a heebie, or a map. Because most of them don't have children, or they lost their parental rights to their children like that. And some of these fucking goofs that we all know, some of these goofs are obsessed about with mothers with children, disabled children, autistic children, single mothers, and they love to bring about the ages of the children or young girls. Like they go around insinuating saying a female looks like in her 20s and like that. Girl sitting there like she's 10. Or if they look at a teenager, go, oh, she looks like she's 8. In their minds, some of these guys have the attitude, oh, the younger the better. You know what I'm saying? That's what the goofy kitty cult is all about.
I didn't accuse K-Ryan.
K-Ryan!
What I said is the brothers believe he could have been poisoned. It's a suspicious death. That's all they said.
Yeah. Just like when people were talking about when Aaron's neighborhood broke out, had a brush fire and the fire department showed up. Everybody was making fun of Aaron, saying, oh, he was a fire alarm. He was sugar shit even did that shit too. And she was telling me in the video like, oh, they broke it. Oh, look at that house right there. Oh, yeah, she pointed at Aaron's house like that. Everybody say it was a lie. Oh, Aaron started fire for just make a video for sympathy like that. No, Aaron never did a fire alarm. He showed the fire department there, and I guess a brush fire broke out in the neighbor's house like that. And Aaron said, how the hell is a fire alarm when it's under investigation? Just like Seth's death is under investigation. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, look at the person who the $10,000. Go there. Did she want the money back? Everything was real quiet about this.
Yeah, just like James D never wanted the money back from Zombies.
I didn't wrongfully accuse anyone of murder. That's what they did to me with the Swans, who all of them still believe to be Jane Doe in Arkansas.
Oh, that's the thing. They love to label like that. I mean, how many years have they been? How many years they've been going around saying, "Oh, I'm the person responsible for the death of a 10-year girl back in 2009 up at Grace Harbor County, or the disappearance of a 5-year-old of a bowling alley back a decade ago." Just like it was a couple months ago or so, it was a news about a 14-year-old girl who disappeared up in Mount Vernon, 80 miles north of here. I get home and I read a story about it, and I say, "Wow, that's a decent story. I'll run with that." Sometimes you gotta raise awareness about, and then people raise about that. Some of the puppy men are like, "Oh, I bet Seaman knows where she's at," or and some people are like, "Oh, I bet he's got a hog tie. I bet he kidnapped her with a buddy," like that. Like, and I think it's just crazy as people talk about. I mean, first of all, it would take me over 5 hours to get from here up to Mount Vernon by bus because you got to transfer 4 times. And second of all, why the heck would co-workers I want to go to Mount Vernon up in workplace like that? There's nothing up there, nothing. But yeah, they're the ones that take cold cases, insinuate all that shit on other people.
They have been trying to lock me up for 7 years in total.
That's what the puppy mill trying to do with me for over 4 years, trying to lock me up.
Was asked a
having
question.
this so-called shape for prison.
It requires a simple answer. That's it. As to why this was not told to the brothers about the $10,000. That's all I say. Head case, you're not going to get your way when it comes to
and I remember, and then all of a sudden Kim was in there bawling like that, telling people that, oh, you guys need to leave the family alone. You guys need to leave the brother alone. She was insinuating that we need to leave Auditron alone. That's Seth's brother. I didn't know about that until I had a hunch. And sometimes you're right when your hunch comes in. Like the other day, I had a hunch that PHI she was a victim of horrendous molestation, rape, or she's a survivor. And sure enough, I heard it on stream. Sure was it? Yeah. When you got a hunch in your heart and you're in your soul, you feel it. And sometimes it comes true. I had a hunch when it started to stuff coming out about how Auditron spent 8 days on it. And everyone, yeah, Seth's brother spent 8 days. I said, wait a minute. Auditron, and Aaron said, no, Seth's brother is Auditron. Bam! Confirmed right there. But Kim wants us to leave Auditron alone and not talk about Auditron. Like, wow, what the fuck is this? Yeah, that's what that puppy mill and Clovis and chat is. It's all knitting crochet about sitting kumbaya, having her hour playing victim mode. It's crazy.
this woman behind the screen. None of you. Do you understand me?
I mean, first of all, Auditron is a grifter. I mean, he flops from place to place to place. I didn't see in the chat, but I will say here. You know what Auditron reminds me so much? He reminds me so much of Drake Cameron Decker. He's a normal flopper. Auditron was staying at this chick's house. I mean, really nice lady. He fucked her over. Just like Cam, he fucked over Gina. Gina VIP. Gina hangs with John and with Nate in the chat like that. Gina, I heard the clip. I'll find the clip when he says I did make a private video. I'll get the clip like that. Cam was talking about and Gina went up there and blasted like I said, Cam, you're a fucking disgusting fucker. All you do is vape, 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 and all this shit like that. She fucking blasted him. That's what he did.
This, what I'm doing, is called freedom of speech, and you were violating my 1A. No crime has been committed here. That's all of you. That's all of you.
And that's another good point as well too. It's like whatever happened to First Amendment of free speech. I mean, unless you're doing fighting words, you're making terroristic threats, or say like you're gonna do this or that, like bodily injury or harm, or like that, or someone alter somebody or their property like that. Just piss in the wind saying about this and that, even though it's going to offend somebody, makes somebody feel comfortable, it's First Amendment free speech. That's what it is. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, they're the ones up in that camp over there, the 24/7 dojo operation up in Scotty's and whatnot. Yeah, they're the ones doing the libel, slander, defamation of character, when they're labeling people pedos, chomos, rapists, registered offenders, murderers, all kinds of shit. And say like, oh, they're trying to tie people with cold cases or missing exploited children. These motherfuckers that sink to alternative lows. When you throw it back in their face, they start crying, oh, like Kim, he was the love of my life. He was my everything. Yeah.
You're the criminals. So you keep on showing how you're stalking me and you're data mining me, all of you. Are you guilty of something?
Yeah.
Why was that kept
Guilty
so
pleasures.
$10,000?
Just like the old saying, it was, I throw back in their face in the puppy mill. Yeah, creeps do stick together. And a lot of creeps up in the puppy mill. And they're the ones, projecting their guilty pleasures and their guilty conscience of crimes they committed they have yet to be busted on. Uh-huh.
And then Aaron gets blamed.
Yep.
For doxing Ken. When they knew how much Kim liked the mechanic.
Just like I and John were getting blamed for saying Angela's, her name. So when we said Angelica Grusha, and she said, "Oh, I don't give a fuck," but she was trying to blame. She put full blame on me and John for that shit. Like, bitch, your name's out there. What the fuck are you so afraid about? I mean, it's crazy.
All of a sudden, here comes K-Ran.
K-Ran!
$10,000. You think I don't know what's going on? So you go on and you do your little fucking cry streams, your little stalker streams, your little group therapy streams, because that's all you can do.
And it's all they got. It's all they got.
That's all you can do. You've been trying to take me down for 7 years. It's not going to happen. Never. You understand me?
Oh yeah, and I'll say one more thing too as well before I get out of here. I'll tell people, say, you want me to shut up and go away? And I don't mean by the hands of law, but you really want me to go away? I'll tell you what. I'll go away for a check of $50,000 in my name right now. Not a penny less. It's $49,990.99. No. $50,000 and I'll delete my YouTube account and all the videos. 7,200 gone, obliterated. Channel gone. $50,000 check in my name, or better yet, cash money, unmarked 20s and 50s. Otherwise, go fuck yourself, puppy mill, because I ain't going nowhere. You think you can try to take, the people on my chat, making false accusations and lies about me, to the point where nobody comes to my chat or nobody wants to subscribe? I don't give a fuck. People are eventually going to come around and they're going to check me out. There are people going to say, hey, this Seaman's a cool guy, man. He knows what he's talking about. He's a smart cat, man. And people are going to realize, man, I was like, what the fella wants talking about his ass, man? I think he's a fucking creep. I think he's a child molester. I think he's a convicted sex offender that has yet to been caught. Maybe he's the one who got sealed cases. Yeah. All right, I'm out of here. My job. Peace out.